What if the emptiness inside you, the cravings, the restlessness, the constant longing, isn't a problem? What if it's your soul trying to speak to you? And if you don't listen, you might miss the life you were always meant to live. When the body falls silent, the soul begins to speak, and it doesn't whisper. It demands your attention. It stirs the corners of your mind you've been running from. The corners you told yourself didn't exist. Carl Jung believed that every desire, every craving, every impulse you ignore is a message, a map pointing back to the life you were always meant to live. But most of us never stop long enough to read it. Most people fear abstinence. They see it as deprivation. They see it as giving something up. They see it as punishment. But the truth is, abstinence is not about loss. It is about discovery. It is about finally stopping long enough to hear the voice that's always been there. It is the pause that allows the noise of the world to fade, so the music of the soul can emerge. It is the moment when the endless chase of pleasure meets the endless depth of your inner self. At first, it feels unbearable. The body cries for attention, and the mind rebels. Your old habits scream, pleading to return to the comfort of distraction. You will feel emptiness creeping in. You will feel the urge to escape. You might think, why am I doing this? Why give up what feels so necessary? But hold on, sit with it, because in that unbearable silence, something extraordinary begins to awaken. It begins quietly at first, a small recognition that something inside you has been waiting, a feeling you can't name, a memory, a longing, a spark of forgotten passion. Have you ever remembered a dream you abandoned as a child, a passion you told yourself was impossible? Now it rises to the surface, demanding to be seen, and then, like a wave, awareness begins to rise. You start to notice the subtle rhythms of your thoughts, the hidden fears you've ignored, the desires you've denied. The inner life that was once drowned out begins to speak louder than ever. Your hidden fears rise, your forgotten dreams resurface. The shadow of your past stares at you unblinking, and here's the truth. The shadow is not your enemy. It is your guide. It is the map to your authentic self. It is where your deepest creativity and courage reside. The parts of you that society, habit, or comfort have tried to bury are now coming into the light. Abstinence does not make you perfect. It does not cleanse or punish you. It does not make you better than anyone else. It simply makes you aware. It strips away the noise and the clutter, revealing the energy, the purpose, and the life that has been quietly waiting inside you. And once you see it, once you truly feel it, nothing will ever feel the same. In this stillness, you begin to see the patterns you were blind to. Why do you chase things that leave you empty? Why do you numb yourself with fleeting pleasures? Why does your heart feel restless, even when everything seems fine? When was the last time you truly listened to yourself? What part of your life have you been avoiding? You begin to understand the life you've been living. The constant rush, the endless consumption, the chasing of what seems necessary has been hiding you from yourself. Every distraction, every craving, every habit has been a shield, keeping you from seeing the depth of your own soul. And now, in the silence, that shield falls away. When the body goes silent, the soul sings. It sings truths you've avoided. It sings dreams you've buried. It sings the life you were always meant to live. Its song is not loud or showy. It is deep, undeniable, persistent. It calls you toward the life you were designed to live, and it will not let you turn away. Without a response, you start to notice the beauty in things you used to ignore. A sunset no longer passes unnoticed. A conversation holds more meaning. Your own thoughts, once chaotic and shallow, now carry depth and clarity. The wind brushing against your skin feels alive. The silence hums with possibilities. You start to feel the pulse of life, real life, beneath the noise you've been drowning in. And suddenly, clarity replaces craving. Purpose replaces distraction. Freedom replaces fear. You start to see the things you once believed you needed were never enough. The true nourishment has always been inside you. This is the real power of abstinence. Not denial, not punishment, but revelation, transformation, a life led from the inside out. It is the courage to face what you've avoided, the strength to sit with your shadows, the willingness to listen to the quiet voice inside you that has always known who you really are. So, if you've ever felt lost in the noise of your own desires, stop, breathe, listen, allow yourself to feel the discomfort, the restlessness, the silence, because it is in this sacred space that your true self emerges. Because when the body goes silent, the soul speaks, and if you are brave enough, you will hear it. And when you hear it, nothing will ever feel the same. Every choice, every longing, every moment of distraction becomes a mirror, reflecting your deeper life, your higher purpose, your unlived potential. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.